Hello everyone, thanks for joining us today and welcome to Badminton Racket Review. We are testing an Apacs Blend 7000 badminton racket. We'll go through the racket specification as we normally do. Very difficult to read. For you, again, they do this a lot. I don't know if it's something to do with the way they weigh it, but they've got 4U written, then 85 to 87 grams, which is 3U, so I'm not sure. Balance point is 288, so the balance point is sort of head light on this racket, and the flex of the shaft 8.5. String tension normally says on the shaft, but I'm not seeing it here. Sorry about this, the print is not the best. No, nothing about the string tension, but we know that Apacs do offer very high string tension normally. Okay, so this racket is around the £54 mark. I think there is a difficulty at the moment in getting hold of these rackets. I'm not sure if Amazon are restocking them or if Badminton Bay will continue to stock them, but we've asked Badminton Bay if they're going to have more of these in stock if you're interested. Amazon, obviously we don't know, and Amazon take ages to respond. In terms of the design of the racket, it is, it's got some nice gold leaf touches, but you gotta say, I don't know if you can just tell by looking at that, it is pretty traditional, very basic design, and the print quality in some places is not great. So there are other Apacs rackets at lower prices than this, slightly lower, and they are better in terms of print quality, so not sure what's happening there. In terms of, actually before we carry on, have a look at the design. We have a close-up video. Take a look at the design and see what you think. So to use this racket, in terms of its usage, it's actually, even though it doesn't look great, even though the price is fairly low at £54, it's actually pretty good to use. If you want to know a more detailed, in-depth review of what part of it is good and why we like it and so on and so forth, you need to log on to badmintonracketreview.co.uk or .com. And you'll get a racket page, specification page similar to this. It gives you all the information about the racket spec, our tests, an independent review in a lot greater detail. And don't forget, our on-court testing is unlike, we're in a unique position because when we do testing each time, there's 20-30 rackets we're testing per session, and when we walk in on court just to try the racket out and see how it feels, how does it defend, we're in a position to be able to compare that to 20 or 30 other rackets simultaneously. So it's an interesting view to have and a unique perspective to have. But it's also, we're selling the racket on badminton-racket-review.com. So this racket, we're not stockists, we don't hold loads of stock. We can get rackets if you particularly want a high quantity, like 5 or more, but generally we're just selling what we have on that site, and the prices are very cheap. Okay, so this racket has been smash tested, has been control tested and maneuver tested. Here is a highlight of those tests. And those tests, along with the shaft test, the stiffness test, the balance point test, the swing weight test, the weight testing are all on our website, and you can see the results of all of those there. Before we go, we do normally do a weight test, so we're going to do that now and show you how much this racket weighs with the string in as it is. So it came out at 88 grams, that's with the string, so I think pretty much no matter which string you use, that's roughly where you're going to end up with this racket, and that's obviously assuming you've got the Apacs grip and not your own over grip on top, which can make a considerable difference to the balance point and the weight of the racket. Hope you enjoyed this video. Do press the subscribe button below, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot.